You would think that the leaders we elected would at least, on the list, have respect for the people. These people pledged to serve the people, and that is why they are in the positions they are in right now. You would think that these leaders understand that it is the people who put them in these positions and that it is the people who have employed them. However, sadly, the contrary is what we are seeing in Kenya. Recently, we have seen a couple of instances where leaders, MPs, are disrespecting Kenyans and the people who elected them. But in this video, we want to focus on one specific leader, one specific MP, and this is the MP of Gatundu North, Elijah Njoroge, who has openly and without any shame disrespected Kenyans, not once, not twice, and surely not thrice. Take a look at this video.
Mwanaume na mwanamke wanaenda kwa barabara ati ni kudemonstrate. Una demonstrate Kenyatta Avenue, sheria inapitishwa Kenyatta Avenue. Sasa mumeulisha kijana mwingine hapo. Rex, rest in peace. Angekaa nyumbani hangeuawa. Wale majenzi walikaa nyumbani hawajaguzwa hata na maji. Nyinyi viperepe. Foolish.
From that short clip, it is very clear he does not understand why Kenyans took to the streets to demonstrate, and you would expect him being the representative of the people, he would be understanding. Not only is he not understanding, but he is also insulting these people who are only trying to fight for their rights by referring to them as foolish. And if you think that is all, wait a minute, because there's more. Girls reject broke men. All Gen Z men who are afraid of finance bill and rejecting it are useless. If you are afraid of paying cheap taxes, it means you cannot spoil a lady with expensive gifts, trips, cars, apartments, shopping, business class flights, and latest fashion. If you are rejecting finance bill, achama demwa super, the men who pay taxes. Sawa, this is a person who's basically speaking from a point of a person who has money. But come to think of it, where does Elijah Njoroge get his money? Who pays him? This is how netizens reacted. This guy was selling CDs the other day. Kiburi iko on another level. He should be called out of the office. We are broke and useless because they can't get our money no more. This MP, while live on TikTok, further insulted Gen Zs for demonstrating against the finance bill 2024.
Hey, kama Gen Z wamesema they don't millennials, wacha kukea, we don't give an hey. Sasa since we pay taxes and we don't give a shit, wacha nyinyi mnapewa kila kitu kubafu.
And when Kenyans were focused on sending texts to their MPs asking them to kindly reject the finance bill, this is what Elijah Njoroge could say: wacheni ukondo, wacheni ufala. And to add more salt to the wound, when he passed the finance bill 2024, he mocked the same people who voted for him, saying, I also voted yes, nilikosea aki msinitoe 2027, please. Earlier this month, he was also accused by an ex-user of being insulting. Kuna huyu MP wa Gatundu North anaitwa Elijah Njoroge Kururia. Guy is so unprofessional, kazi ni kutusi same people who voted him. I advise him to look for a social media manager if he can't control his emotions. He then attached a piece of comment that Elijah Njoroge had responded to a netizen. And looking at the conversation, look at what he said. Ask your grandmother, after the netizen had asked him what exactly he was telling the people. A conversation between him and a citizen also leaked online, and he was spotted saying Wakenya wakufe. Follow this conversation with me. So he asks, can a government bill be overturned by one MP? I need money for developments. I support Ruto. Then the Kenyan responds, it is your constitutional right to be allocated funds for development whether or not you support the president. Elijah then asks, which law is that? Which right? Wewe hama Kenya? Then the Kenyan responds, Bwana MP, acha mambo mengi, wa Kenya wanaumia, jali maslahi yao bro. He then responds, wakufe. Well, what's your take on all this information on how Elijah Njoroge has been treating Kenyans? My take is that it is just sad to see a leader behaving this way.